The actions of campus police at the University of Utah are under scrutiny today after the shooting death of a student athlete. Police say the 21-year-old Lauren McCluskey was gunned down Monday night by her former boyfriend, 37-year-old Melvin Rowland, who later killed himself. Her mother says that Rowland lied about many things, his age, his criminal past, and that Lauren had told police he was harassing her. Carter Evans is at the campus in Salt Lake City with more on this terrible story. Carter, good morning to you.
Good morning. Now, police say McCluskey was shot by 37-year-old Melvin Rowland, and her body was found in a car here on campus. Now, Rowland is a parolee, a registered sex offender, and he had a family. But McCluskey apparently didn't know that when she recently dated him. Students at the University of Utah are remembering Lauren McCluskey as a woman who excelled both in academics and in track and field.
A really hard worker, really dedicated athlete. Her teammates loved her. I know that they're absolutely heartbroken.
According to police, McCluskey was gunned down by Melvin Rowland, a former boyfriend. In a statement, Lauren's mother, Jill McCluskey, said she was on the phone with her daughter as she walked on campus Monday night. Suddenly, I heard her yell, "No, no, no," and that was the last I heard from her.
Shell casing and possible shots fired.
Her mother says Lauren previously dated her killer for about 1 month, ending the relationship in early October after learning he lied to her about his name, his age, and his criminal history. A convicted sex offender, Rowland had spent nearly a decade behind bars. Former prosecutor Paul Amon helped put him there.
At the time that we arrested him, he was 22 years old. He was a young man, but he had absolutely zero ability to control his impulses. At the time that we picked him up on September 17th of 2003, he was attempting to have sex with a 13-year-old child.
Rowland told authorities he was a reformed family man at his last parole hearing in January.
But the underlining is I was just ashamed of coming back and letting my family down, being a father and husband.
After their breakup earlier this month, McCluskey filed a complaint to campus police saying Rowland was harassing her. Detectives opened up an investigation but reportedly did not notify parole officials. University Police Chief Dale Brophy was asked if law enforcement did enough to protect her.
I want the answer to that question as well. The detective had been in contact with Miss McCluskey, and they were working to build a case.
Shannon McNatt, who first met McCluskey as a freshman, is struggling to make sense of the tragedy.
She did the right thing. She tried to get help. She, did the things that you're supposed to do, and something awful still happens.
Now, Rowland fled after McCluskey was shot. He was later found dead of a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Now, he had violated his parole and was sent back to prison twice in this case. Bianna?
Somehow he still slipped through the cracks. All right. Thank you so much, Carter.